Hola and welcome to Linditas Kitchen. I am Lindita, and today, you know what I've got for you? I'm going to be making some caldo de camarón. Do you know what that is? Caldo de camarón. First of all, you got to say it 3 times. Caldo de camarón, caldo de camarón, caldo de camarón. You got it. And that, you know what that is? It's shrimp soup. And it's a favorite of mine and my family. You know, I don't make it as much, and it's not always, like in season. It's for every season. And this is so delicious. You're gonna love to make this for your family. So I'm gonna start with our chiles. Okay, we got our chile guajillo. This is the type of chilies that we're gonna use. I've already started some. There we go. I've already started some, and I've kind of taken out all the seeds in there. So what you want to do is just break the little head. Así, we always say, we call it the little head there. La cabecita, no? The little stem. And then we're going to open this up. Use your hands too, but hey. And look at all the seeds. Oh la la, mira. You can plant a garden. Garden of Eden with all the seeds. And these are delicious. And we use these for a lot of our soups as well, other caldos. And there's a stem in there, and you want to take that off. Let's see, yeah. And if you have a couple seeds in there, don't worry about it. It's good. It's good for the soul. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna, again, abrilo, open it. Take out, oh, mira. This one's got a lot of seeds too. Híjole. And the stems, we're gonna clean that out. This soup is gonna be great. Shrimp soup, I know. And for those that don't like shrimp or can't have shrimp, you can also use like a tilapia, for fish, and or your favorite fish. And if you don't, and you don't like either, just have a caldo, a soup. And with this sauce and all the vegetables that are gonna go with it, you're gonna love it. Okay, that's all I'm saying. For those that just, they're not sure, and I do love my shrimp, so this is a good time for me to make it up. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these over and rinse them off, okay? So I've gone ahead and added 8 cups of water to my Dutch oven. You can use a stock pot or just a large pot. So you want 8 cups of water, and we're gonna bring it to, I've got it on a little simmer right now, okay? And so now we're gonna come over and we're gonna rinse our peppers. And I used 8 of the chilies, and again, like I said, you want to kind of take out the seeds, and if they stay in there, it's not going to hurt you, just saying. But you want to rinse them nice. Chile guajillo, and these are pretty mild. You can get a lot of more peppers with more heat, but you can always add heat. They do have a nice flavor. Okay, you just kind of want to wash them off because they've been in a bag. And like I say, you can get these, at your local grocery store, your tienda mexicana. Oh yeah. Okay. Perfect. Now we're going to take them over here and just drop them in the water. And we're gonna bring it to a boil. Just like that. Perfect. Now let's start chopping. I just realized that my chiles are boiling right now, so I'm gonna turn them down to a simmer and just cover them up. Yes, we're gonna cover these up, and it's gonna be on a low simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes until they're soft. You want them to get nice and soft because we're gonna put them in a blender or a little processor if you have that. So now we're getting started with our vegetables. And what you need for this recipe is 1 small onion. And and I had a viewer actually ask me, how come your eyes don't never water when you're cutting the onions? And it's so funny because you know why? because I cut so many that my eyes have gotten used to it. I don't need to cry no more. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and just dice these up. Now I start crying. No. So you want them, you know, you can cut it, you know, dice them or chop them. And like I always say, it's up to you. But it's, yeah. And, you know, I've also heard that you can put a little candle when you're cutting your onion. And it kind of like, it takes the, I don't know, all that from your eyes in the air. And it goes right to the candle. So these are things that I've just heard. Because I don't need to put the candle out. All right, we're going to go ahead and just toss this in the bowl here. Had a couple little peppers that jumped up seeds from before, so it's all good. And we're going to have 4 potatoes. So small to medium size. So it's not, you know, and you're going to quarter these. I'm going to go like that, quarter. So, you know, like little bite size. They don't have to be really small either. Because once it gets into the water, you know, the soup, it'll just get soft. It'll be good. So, I'm going to go ahead and do 4 of these. And like I said on my previous shows, I love potatoes. So, you know, you can do the small, you know, medium, you know, or large. I mean, it's up to you. But 4, about, you know, a medium size. Okay, and then let's do this. All right, andale, let's put it in the bowl. They're ready to go. Oh, the aromas in here are just amazing. All right, let's see if I can scoop these up. Yeah. Oops, you didn't want that one. That one stays down there. And then we're going to go ahead and use 4 carrots. What I've done with the carrots is I don't usually peel them. I just scrub them really well, you know, wash them off, and I go 2 at a time. So you want to do like nice bite size too. And, oh, that one's trying to get away. I'm going to toss that in there. Okay, it's getting kind of thick down there. You don't want this one in there. You don't want the colitas. That's what we call them. You know, the ends, they're like colitas. I know, it's kind of cute, huh? It is. So, las colitas. Oh. Ew. Okay. Put that aside. And toss this in. Étale, where are you going? Okay, here we go. And then un tomate. You want a medium-sized tomato. I already took the head, la cabecita we call it, the little head. I already cored it out. So you want to just go ahead and just, I like them kind of big for this recipe, you know. That's kind of cute. You don't have to fine dice or anything like that. Okay, get to the bottom. Okay. You don't want that. And if you do get it, guess what? It's not gonna hurt you. Las colitas, they won't hurt you. You know. Well. Okay, so we've got all our veggies chopped up. That what you'll need for this. So we're gonna check on our chiles and then make sure that they're nice and soft, and then we're gonna put them in the blender, and then we'll start on preparing our vegetables. Okay, let's do it. I've just added 2 tablespoons of the olive oil, but you can use your cooking oil as well, canola, any type of oil that you've got. We're gonna turn this on to about a medium heat. Okay, so let's kind of roll this up a little bit. Yeah. Coat the bottom. And all the vegetables, remember, I have carrots, onions, and tomatoes. And we're gonna just go ahead and toss them in. Oh yeah. And then we're gonna add some seasonings to it. Let's mix it up a little bit. I guess I could have mixed it up in the bowl too, but it's okay. So with this, what you want to add is, oh, I'm gonna break this up. There you go. That was bothering me. 1/4 teaspoon of the comino, ground comino. So we're gonna go ahead and just toss it in. Make it dance. And table salt, 1 teaspoon. Okay? Everything dances in this kitchen. Okay. And then 1 teaspoon of the ground garlic. Yeah. So now we're gonna mix it all up. And this is going to, you want to saute this for like 5 to 8 minutes. And you'll see what I'm talking about once we come back. Whoops, one just went to heaven there. My little papita, okay. So we're gonna let that sit for a little bit. We're gonna cover it up. And I'm gonna bring down the heat for a little bit while we make our sauce, our chili. Okay, let's go ahead and check on them. All right, so, oh yay. And you want to stand back because it will clear out your sinuses, you know, the spice. Yep, they're ready. They're nice and soft. What I'm gonna do is just get my container and we'll put them in the blender. So before we get started with the chilies, let's come over here and just go ahead and mix this up. You don't want it to stick. You want it to cook, but not burn, that's for sure. And this has been going for about 5 minutes, so still got some time left. All right, we'll go ahead and cover it up. And then we're gonna bring our, get our little chilies here. They're nice and soft. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put them in my blender. You can, if you have a processor, just do that as well. So we're gonna stick these in there. Oh yeah, nice and soft. Yep, they're falling apart. Ay, ay, ay. Don't inhale, I'll tell you what. Okay, so what we want here, we're gonna toss them in there. We're gonna get, you can use 1 to 2 cups of the liquid, of the chili sauce. So we've got about, what is that, 4 ounces? Oh, no, we're gonna go, I'm gonna fill this up a little bit more. Okay, so that's about a cup right now. Maybe do a little bit more. 1.5 cups of the liquid. Okay, so I've added my chilies to my blender and I let it cool down a little bit, and I remember I added about 1.5 cups of water, of the chili water. So we're gonna go ahead and just blend it nice and smooth, okay? It's gonna go. About 40 seconds. Oh yeah. I think it's ready. Yep. Woo. Okay, you don't want to get too close, right? I just want to make sure that it's nice and smooth, have that texture. Now, if you want to clean out your sinuses, go ahead, but I'm not going to do that. Nice. This is perfect. Let's take it over and put it in our chili water. So I went ahead and I removed my chilies, as you saw, and I'm going to go ahead and just turn this off for right now. My chilies are cooling off in the blender. And I have my shrimp. I have a pound of shrimp, and you want to keep it frozen until you're ready to use it. So what we're gonna do is run them under cold water until they thaw out. Cold, yeah. And these are the medium shrimp. Okay, you can get the small or the large, but we're gonna do the medium. So we're gonna rinse these off. Run them under cold water for 5 minutes. They are done now. So we're gonna go ahead and shut this off. It's been running for like about five minutes under cold water. And you know, for this recipe, you do want the tails off. So, and when you buy these are already cleaned. They're frozen, cleaned, peeled, and get them ready to pull off the little tails. Okay, so my chili water is, I'm gonna just turn it on. I'm gonna have it low right now, okay, to get it going. And I've already gone ahead and blended my chilies. See, and that's the consistency that you want. Just like that. It might be a little chunky, but that's okay. It's okay. It's all gonna get cooked down a little bit more. So we're gonna go ahead and add it right to our mixture. And what I like to do is I'm gonna go ahead and add a cup of water in my blender just because it does need a little bit more liquid. And I like to use every bit of it. And that's, yeah, it's less cleaning too. So we're gonna just mix it up a little bit and pour the rest in. Now see, we're gonna give it a little mix. Look how pretty that is. The flavors are just incredible, as you'll see. So we're gonna go ahead and add our veggies that have been already sauteed for about, it was 8 minutes, let's just say. I'm gonna change spoons here. We're gonna add that to our sauce. Oh, the aromas are just incredible, aren't they, Ian? Yeah. He nodded yes. Okay. We're adding all our potatoes and carrots. Yum. Hey, sorry about that. Yeah. Todo, all of it. Okay, so yeah, let's just mix it up. What we want to add to this, now we've got all our veggies in there, we're gonna throw in some cilantro, just a little, just enough. We'll add some to our dish later. And then for the bay leaves. Okay, I'm gonna give it another little swirl real quick. We're gonna bring it to a boil. We're gonna cover it up. And that's gonna cook for like another, 5 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes, and we'll take off the cover and we'll add our shrimp. Oh yeah, so now we brought it to a boil, nice boil. And now lower the heat down to a simmer. And then we'll get ready to add our shrimp. Now that it's at a low simmer, we're gonna go ahead and add our shrimp. And again, our shrimp, you just pull off the tails. I've already done the rest, but real easy. Just slide them right off like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and add them to our chili sauce and our vegetables. Whoa, got excited there. Okay, yes. Híjole, mira, look how beautiful that looks. So we'll continue to simmer this for another 10 to 12 minutes, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and cover it up, and then we'll set it up to plate it up. Mira, mis amigos, the presentation is just beautiful because you know what? It's going to taste so beautiful as well. You're going to taste that love. And again, what is it called? Caldo de Camarón. And you repeated it. I know you have. You've been practicing, so now you know. And of course, you can add, if you don't like the shrimp, you can add tilapia to it. Or you can just have it as a caldo. That's it, a soup. And with the peppers, and it all blends so well together. And you can also add, I have an additional, like a little onion you can add to it to complement it. I'm gonna throw it on my little bowl of soup. So a little bit of onion, and avocado goes really well with it. So I've gone ahead and I've cubed up a couple, half a avocado. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. And you wanna add a little lime, a little squeeze. That's it, and it is complete. So again, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us here at Linditas Kitchen, and I hope you're enjoying all our recipes because I sure enjoy cooking it up for you. And again, special thanks to you, my viewer, for just tuning in and enjoying the recipes, because it comes from the heart. And then you can taste the love and, share it with your family. Share all these recipes, and that's what this is all about. So again, with this recipe, you can add your own bread to it, or you can use, this bun is called bolillo, and you can buy it at your local grocery store. It's a Mexican bread. So you can tear this up and dip it, or you can just have the white cracker. That's the traditional way, really. Just the white saltine crackers, and you can dip it right in there, and that's it. So again, I just want to say thank you, Nick's Garden Center, for being there for us, for all of us. And of course, my little Basma Fitness, Dance Fitness. So I'm going to be dancing it up with you guys tomorrow. So again, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. And until next time, salud, mis amigos. Enjoy.